1:48. 10 past 3. 3:54. I just made them up because I couldn't.
What's that then?
3. It's actually 3:11.
Should we just leave it?
No, it's got to be accurate.
Tell me that as well then.
But that's pretty good for like sort of educated guessing. And also, who gives you an odd time? That odd number time. Oh, don't crease it. The trio's back together. Yeah, when was the last time we all went eventing together?
Recently, it was boring.
That wasn't that recently, that was April. Or May.
Is it May bank holidays?
Yeah. Right, let's see the main man. Oh, sorry, I made you jump. I didn't mean to do that. Yes. Hello everybody, we are here back at BCA for day 2 of their horse trials on our sort of home stomping ground. I'm just going to be doing this for the next minute, it's definitely staying in here. But we're back with the main man for a little spin around the 100, which will be nice.
This main man?
This main man? No, not that main man, this main man. And it's only his second event of 2023. He has been hit with the worst of the cancellations, plus the lorry breaking down at Oxtals, all of that. So it'll be good just to get out and see how he's feeling. And can't really go much worse than last year when we retired in the dressage, just got his tongue over the bit. So, just having some fun and improvement on that. No course walk in this vlog because obviously it was in yesterday's, so if you want to see that, I'll link it. You can go and watch it now. See what he's jumping today.
Touch wood, mate, you can't say that. I can't tell the vlog it's not going to be worse than last year.
Well, if it is, it's gone very wrong.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
Just when you thought the camera wasn't on you, Flo, you handed it over to Dan.
Dan's going to have a go at the stone, but he's scared of Attie's leg.
Way over, heading now to the
Same arena as yesterday, nice. They said they're running on time, if anything, maybe slightly early.
Okay.
And I follow 658. Yeah, you do, right.
Good luck, Flo. Let's hope for a better score on ATTY.
Right, following that savage remark from my mum, let's get straight into a dressage test voiceover. So you were actually in the exact same arena as I'd been in the day before on Star, which is kind of nice, kind of comforting, you know what you're getting into. And the judge did not give us very long at all to trot around the outside of the arena. We just did one lap and we were sort of straight in, which on ATTY I really like, because if we go round and round he tends to get a bit bored, we lose a bit of impulsion, whereas with Star I'm the opposite. I like loads of time to just let him settle and go around the outside. So I was happy with that, and we actually got, would you believe it, an 8.5 for our first centre line. That's got to be the best centre line I've ever done, so I was pretty happy with that. And then for our track left and then the first turn we got an 8, and then for this right hand turn we got a 7.5. Then we started a 3-loop serpentine and we got a 7 for this, with the comment being that it was a little hurried at times. I would say that's probably the theme of like the test on the whole. At times it did feel a little bit rushed, but I was sort of trying something a bit new, trying something a bit different, trying to keep him moving forward and not go like pole, sort of let his pole go too low, because that's been a reoccurring theme throughout a couple of our last tests. His pole's gone a little bit low and I don't notice it because he's quite happy, he feels quite comfortable. We got a 6.5 for that transition to canter, which was fair enough, and the comment was that our head went up in the transition. And then we got a 7.5 for this 20-metre circle. I really like this 100 test, again, same one I'd done the day before on Star, because it really gives you an opportunity to show your accuracy as a rider with your circles and then your turns. You can kind of make it what you want by showing a difference. We got a 7 for our transition to trot, and then a 7 for our transition to walk, with the comment that he was a little tight in his back. I think the 7 for the transition to walk was quite generous. I think we sort of fell back into it a little bit. And then our free walk on a long rein was pretty uninspired. He did stretch, which was nice, but we just can't seem to strike the balance, and I need to work on this because it's the same with both boys. We can't seem to strike the balance of moving forward without jogging in our free rein long walk. So I got a 6. I'm pretty sure I had jogged in my free walk either the day before or at Shelford, and yeah, I was riding a bit cautiously. That whole section was quite ugly, but I think luckily the judge didn't see too much. We did get a 5.5 with the comment being tense, but because I've been doing some walks canters in the warm-up to try and get him uphill, as soon as I picked him up from the free rein long walk, I could feel him being like, are we going to canter now? Are we going to canter now? And I was like, oh, just got to be really cautious. We got a 7 for that 20-metre circle, and then another 7 for this turn. So this kind of portion of the test was decidedly less good than the start of the test. I think at this point I could have done with just kind of gathering my thoughts a bit, collecting, taking a breather. We got a 6.5 for this serpentine, saying that he was losing a bit of balance, and again he was a bit hurried. It felt hurried. The second half of this test felt less nice than the first half, but I'm happy that we, had a strong start. I think that's a good thing. And then we're about to do a little half 10-metre circle, which we got a 7 for. I thought he came across after we finished the serpentine in trot quite nicely. And then our halt was a 6 with the comment that it wasn't very balanced. So on the whole, a very varied test with marks ranging from like 6 to 8.5, but I was happy with it. Like, I know it was a little bit faster than it should have been at times, but it was kind of the compromise of trying out something new. And yeah, I was quite pleased. Our collectives were a 6 for his paces, and the judge just wrote walk next to it, so she obviously did not like his walk, which is fair enough. 6.5 for his impulsion and submission, and a 7 for my riding. And she said that we had a tendency to hurry a little bit today, which, we've kind of discussed, we definitely did. And then the flies were bothering him a little bit, so he was a very good boy to not let that affect the test too much.
Well, you look concerned.
Dressage is done. I think we were going for a bit of a new approach. Obviously, I've done tests recently that I've been quite happy with, but the judges have felt they haven't liked the shape of our contact. So I've been trying, making a conscious effort to try and get him a little bit more up in my hand. And I think on the whole, the test was nice. It was almost a little bit rushed in places and maybe not as consistent because we're not used to working like that at the moment. So I'm hoping it will come with time. But I thought it was nice. It would have been nice if it was, 15-20% kind of maybe slower. But I think then it wouldn't have had the presence. So it's kind of like you win some, you lose some. we'll have to see what the judge thinks. I was just saying to Mum off camera, you know, we've tried the same thing a few times now, tests that I think feel really nice, they ride really nice, you feel super comfortable and consistent, and the judges haven't loved it. So it's trying to switch it up, try something new and see what the judges make of it. But doing dressage on him is just fun. It's like being in my comfy lifters. So I'm glad to have done another test on him this year. And we're going to put him away and then we're going to go and have a look at the show jumping. Guess the score.
32.
He's sticking to his guns.
35.
Vic's didn't like the test, I can tell. Nana, do you have a score?
34.8.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say 34. No one said 34, have they? But I also feel like I always go too low, so I'm going to say 36. I'm going to say the exact same as Star yesterday, 36.
He's in trouble if he doesn't do as well as Star, isn't he?
Yeah, then he is in trouble. So I'll let you know when we know. Good job I did go and walk the show jumping. Well, not walk it, but watch some, because it's totally different to yesterday, so that could have been very interesting otherwise. Anyway, ready to go. Found out our dressage score. It was 31.5, which just shows you can't really call it, can you? You never really know. So happy with that, but not too much time to dissect it all now as we are heading off to show jumping. Mum's just updating the scoreboard, and I'll see you after we've jumped. The nerves are back. Oh, that is. Right, I'm going to go figure out which way I have to go because I'm going a different way to it. We shall see you shortly.
Good luck, Flo.
Jumping down. Now is Flo Carter with Auburn Done, competing all concours with a dressage of 31.5.
Yeah, he got the one stride in, didn't he?
Yeah. Right, I'll see you back at the lorry. We're all, I'm not sure if to hear me, but we're all geared up. I'll just wait. We're all geared up, ready to go cross country, feeling, I didn't say you were, feeling slightly less nervous than some of the other runs, but they're still there. Happy with the show jumping. We did have a poll, but I was happy with how it felt. Got something to say?
Yeah, I was happy with the show jumping as well. She had a pole, but I was happy with how it felt.
I was happy with how he went and she went.
Wow, my dream team, so supportive. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go do cross country. Fingers crossed.
We've got Nana. We've got brother, one of the brothers, the elder brother. Well, not older than Flo, but the older two brothers. Roger, who's granddad. Paul, dad. Is that everyone? Damn, look at Paul, sat there, making us noise. Paul, got anything to say to the camera?
Times are finished.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done.
I will walk and see down there if you're all... Is there space for everything in the car?
Yeah. Good luck, Flo and Atty. Have fun.
Right, we...
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I,
A lot of us coming back and not really getting up, so they're going to be up front.
you and I, we got it.
Away out to the waterfall, don't splash. Straight through the horseshoe then goes Calvera Strevens. As the way goes our new starter, Flo Carter and Albert Dunn. With Palomino being chased around by a Dunn. I think very few puns left regarding Duns at the moment.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
No problems at Sutton Road, the 11 we predict it when sponsors then.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Well, out of the animal cicada comes Camel Bear. Should be going out to Stewart's combination. That should be Flo Carter, overdone. They are indeed. That one's a horseshoe. So, through been encouraged in mind to double. 40 down. Second grade. Second grade. Down. Through the water at 9. Second grade. Hold down. We take guys to be with next away. And they are indeed. Just up in the event for live starter. On the hanging log at 2. As the Dunn, Auburn Dunn away from the water. Got some time. Dunn, Auburn Dunn away from the water. Takes down to the finale, the final bet on the 2020 run.
My hand's being eaten. Oh, he stopped now. He says I can't possibly misbehave on camera. As you can probably see, the weather has turned here at BCA just as we finished, so actually it's getting a nice, refreshing cool off. So we're going to take this opportunity to close up the vlog before it gets any worse. He was awesome, he was such a good boy, I'm so chuffed with him. 31.5 dressage, you'll have heard all my thoughts. Show jumping, he felt amazing, we felt way more harmonious, so I'm okay with the pole. And cross country, just mega, like he didn't even have to try over anything, he literally flew. And I almost had the same thing as Star yesterday, where I came back like nearly way too early, so it was a steady up for the last couple of minutes. I'm really pleased with him. We were HC today, sorry, I probably should have said that earlier for anyone who is, whose competitive spirit came alive, which means we can't place because he's out. There's no BE100 open class today, just normal hundreds, and he's out of those classes because he's done double clears at novice. So we can't place, but I will pop on the screen now where we would have come had we been competitive, so I'm sure some of you are interested to know. And yeah, I will see you soon, hopefully back in the sun for the next one. Not sure what that is yet, maybe Uni Riding Nationals. Thanks for watching, bye!